for your patience.
I am so sorry. I apologize.
That's all right. So, Cynthia, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, I
You
do.
can probably bring it in closer to me now that you're, I don't know. So I'm not so far away if they want to watch it back later. And you can scan it on the crowd.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Okay,
So-
here it is. Yeah, so I'd like to. Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah. So Liz has performed folk songs and songs from her beloved Ireland for children and audiences of all ages. She's a native. She's native of County Meath, Ireland. County Meath, Ireland.
Yeah.
And she makes her home now in Hamden, Connecticut. She's been entertaining throughout the U.S. and abroad for many years, singing folk songs and songs from her beloved Ireland. Welcome, thank you for coming.
Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you.
I apologize for the wait, everybody.
Thank you to Hagaman Library for having me, the friends of the Hagaman Library. All right, so we're going to get ready for some Christmas songs. Maybe we'll do a Hanukkah song in there too. If you want to play along to that, clap along. And I encourage you to sing. So we're going to start with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Julia's favorite. It's number 1 in that book if you have it with you. All right. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Can I tell a cute story about that?
Sure.
I was probably in 2nd grade in a Catholic school in New Haven, and we were putting on they were putting on a show for Christmas, and the director, the teacher, whoever said, we have a brand new song, and it was just introduced. It was the beginning of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And Gene Autry was the one that first sang that.
Isn't that
Every time I
unbelievable?
hear it, I think of that. I think back to when I was in 2nd grade, I think.
That is just so lovely to go all the way back to the beginning, right there. What's your name?
I'm sorry?
What's your name?
Linda.
Linda, thank you for sharing that. That's just warmed my heart, and everybody else is here, so lovely, lovely. We're all about sharing memories around the holidays, and we might do that a little bit. I want you to think if there's anything that sparks into your head about your traditions also over your holidays, things that you might have done. Maybe you're starting traditions with your little ones. So feel free to share that with us, because that's the best of all. Lovely. All right, we're going to move on to Let It Snow. And anybody here like snow? Uh-huh.
You don't have to drive it.
Don't like having to shovel it or drive it.
Shovel.
I like it. It looks very pretty, especially the first snowfall, but then after that I'm over it. Yeah. But usually when I do it with the kids, they all go, yeah! Okay. So please sing along with me, okay? Oh, the weather Oh, okay.
Because I don't have to drive anymore, I don't have to worry about
Somebody
it.
else drives you. That's the next best thing, right? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to do a Hanukkah song. Is that okay? Just because it's a fun one. And you can clap along on this one. So it's Hanukkah number 3 in that little booklet
Oh,
I've
that's a
given
good
you.
one.
Yeah. So feel free to clap along if you
Yeah.
like. I can't when I'm playing the guitar, but Della might like to. Yeah. Here we go. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, light the menorah. Let's have a party with all that's Amora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Dreidels to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed as we light to remind us of days long ago. Let's clap those hands. Are you ready? Here we go. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party with all the Amora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Dreidels to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed as sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Beautiful. So we've got White Christmas next in there. Do you want me to do White Christmas? What do you think?
Sure.
I could do some faster ones. We'll do a little White Christmas. I feel we can bring a little Bing Crosby in and just remember him and his lovely, lovely voice. I have to tell you that my father, growing up in Ireland, he rarely sang. He had the most gorgeous voice. Like, he sang like Bing Crosby and he looked like him. I'm not kidding you. So every now and again, this was one of the ones he would sing. And then he would sing Danny Boy as well. And he sang it so beautifully. So I'm also going to be channeling my dad. So this one's for you, Daddy. Can't sing it just like him, though. All right. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear Thanks, everybody. That was really beautiful. Very nice singing. Hands up. Who still does Christmas cards? And nobody else? Don't do Christmas cards? Did you used to do Christmas cards back? Yeah. I still do it, and on my way here I was thinking, I dug out my Christmas cards because of the songs today, and I thought, this will be the year I'll stop. And then I went, oh, I gotta send one to my Uncle Des in Ireland, and my Auntie Una in England, and my family in Ireland, and then I went, oh, maybe next year I'll start. So it's my tradition still, but it's almost a thing of the past. I feel like the Christmas cards get less and less. You get the little photo things, you know?
Right.
So, all right, I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm gonna keep some songs to the end. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm gonna keep till the end. We're gonna go to Frosty the Snowman. It's number 8 in the book. Okay. Frosty the Snowman. Here we go. Did you have Frosty the Snowman in school? Oh, very good. All right, here we go. Frosty the Snowman was a talking happy soul with a corncob pipe and button nose and 2 eyes made out of gold. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, they began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he can be, and the kids all say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Thumpity, thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump, over the hills of snow. Do that again. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump, over the hills of snow. Traveling down the streets of town, right to that traffic cop. And then he paused a moment when he heard them holler, stop! Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Let's finish it. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump, over the hills of snow. One more time. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump, over the hills of snow. Oh, nice job. Hi guys, you came in. We have some music too up here. Julie, would you pass them down 1 book or 2 books actually? Ah. All right, I'm going to skip to 14. I do like to. Oh wait, 13. Santa Claus is coming to town. Wait, who's excited about Santa in here? Oh, Del. What's your name? Nora. Laura? Is it Laura? I apologize. And Nora. And what did you say your son's name is again? Eric. Is Eric excited for Santa to come? Yeah. How many days till Christmas, folks? No, if my niece was here, she'd be able to tell me. She's counting them down. All right, so Santa Claus is coming to town on Christmas Eve. So we're getting excited about that. All right, number 13. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making out a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Anybody got any Christmas traditions that you like to do that you'd like to share with us? What do you do?
I celebrate Christmas.
You celebrate Christmas. Do you guys do anything special for Christmas, Nora? Mom, you can help her. What do you think?
Yeah.
You make Christmas cookies?
Yeah.
Oh, and you decorate them nice? Do you put a Christmas tree up?
I sometimes like to bring my grandma from Florida to come visit.
Good. Would she be able to come visit this year? Oh, good. That's so good. That's great. We look forward to Grandma coming from Florida. She's coming from the hot place up to the cold place. Maybe we'll go back with her to Florida. We're going to do Walking in a Winter Wonderland, number 14. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a bluebird, here to stay is a new bird, sings a love song when we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. You say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job while you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. I had some really wrong words written in there, which was not helpful at all. That's what we call winging it. I have some jingle bells. Would it be okay if I give some jingle bells out to some people that might like them? Julia, come and help me give some out. Laura, would you like to come up and help? Eric? Is Eric gone? He's gone.
Here.
Are you still there? I see you now. So they wrap around your wrist, so why don't you grab a few and give some out? Yeah, it's 2 each maybe, or 1 each. We'll do a little jingle, but we're gonna do jingle bells. Jingle bell rock. So we're gonna give out the jingle bells.
We're gonna shake this down.
I was explaining earlier that our traditions, my mother started in September making beautiful fruit cakes. And she would add some nice brandy to it so it would last until Christmas, and then she would decorate them with lovely icing and those silver balls, and she would do little ice skaters and everything on it. Have some yourself? We're going to do jingle bells on number 15. Jingle bells.
Does everybody have one?
Anybody else need?
I think everybody knows this one. Bum, 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 bum. Your phone has kind of slipped backwards a wee bit.
Okay.
So it looks like I'm probably Spider-Woman climbing the little.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Not that it matters, but
Well,
I kind of like looking like Spider-Man. Superhero. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what they do,
I
right?
know. Do you have a taste?
I'm totally okay because I'll wash them afterwards. I have my sanitizer in the car. But
Okay.
so as long as you're okay with that.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, guys, you ready? Can you shake those bells for me? Oh, there we go. Whoa, very loud. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the field we go, laughing all the way. Ho, ho, ho! Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing this sleighing song tonight! Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Yeah, oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Beautiful. You guys are so good. I love the way you participate. Absolutely fantastic. There's one here called Jingle Bell Rock. Ooh, 12 Days of Christmas is another good one. All right, Jingle Bell Rock, you guys. This is kind of a fun one. And you can use the bells for this one too. So hold on to them. All right. It's number 16 in your booklet if you'd like to look. Okay. Jingle bell. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing and jingle bell ring. Snowing and blowing and bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is the swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the block. Mix and a mingle in a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is the swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around and walk. Mix and a mingle in a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock. Yeah, beautiful. Anybody got any requests for songs? Nora. I know the feeling. I go to do something and I go, what did I walk up the stairs for? Can anybody relate? Or you walk out of the store and you're like, where did I park my car? What did I come to the store for? That's what the phone is handy for, because if I don't have it written down anymore, forget it. It's totally great. Okay, so I have a couple of more ones in mind. 12 Days of Christmas. That's a really good one to do. You have to help me with it because otherwise I get lost in this one. So it's number 10 in your books. When you get to the 5 golden rings, you can ring your bells. 5 golden rings. Okay? That part. All right. So keep track of the numbers on this because sometimes I get lost. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I have a little sheet that has 7. Yeah. All right. So everybody's going to sing all the days of the week. Usually I kind of like split up the groups and I have everybody be the partridge in the pear tree and the turtles, but we're just going to do the whole thing. All right. Here we go. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. 6th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. We're up to the 9th day. Here we go. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 5 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French, I can't count, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. 10th day, are you ready? Woo. Here we go. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 10 lords a-leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a-leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. 12th day. Whew, I'm exhausted. Here we go. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a-leaping, 9 ladies singing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, beautiful job, everybody. Thank you for singing along. You made that so much better. So you know that the 12th day, anybody know what the 12th day of Christmas, what date that is? Anybody know? The 12th day of Christmas, what date it is? January 6th. It's the Feast of the Epiphany. And we used to call it Little Christmas in Ireland. So Christmas starts on Christmas Day and then ends on January 6th. So we keep in our house, we keep the Christmas tree up till January 6th. We don't take it down because God forbid we might have bad luck. So we have to wait now. It's we will go to Mass again on January 6th for the Feast of the Epiphany. And we did have a little bit of turkey left over that day, and so we did a nice little dinner again. You know what we're going to do? We're going to finish off. Oh wait, so I've got 2 more songs, so we can pick Feliz Navidad or Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I think we'll do Feliz Navidad, should we?
Yeah.
It's a happy, upbeat one. See who can find it first. It was earlier on in the booklet.
So do you celebrate Christmas in Ireland on January 6th? Or
We celebrate it all the way through from Christmas Eve like you guys do. And we would bring in holly and we would light candles in the windowsills on Christmas Eve. And I don't know if we left them lit when we went to Mass. But we went to midnight Mass on Christmas Eve. And well, I was too young, you know, when I was a wee one, somebody stayed home with me and my younger sister. But we would light the candles Christmas Eve, and that was to welcome Jesus into our home. And then Christmas Day was big, like here. And then the next big date was December 26th. And in England they call it Boxing Day. In Ireland we call it St. Stephen's Day. And let me tell you, it was the best day of the year. We celebrated again. We had all our aunts and uncles down from Dublin. And I used to go on what was called the Wren Boys. We would go from house to house and we would put makeup on our face so people wouldn't recognize us. Of course, everybody recognized us. And we would sing, and people would bring us out maybe a little drink of lemonade, or, you know, maybe give us a little bit of money. A biscuit, cookie. We didn't have a lot, believe it or not. We didn't have a lot. Christmas was the only time that we had soda in our house, and that was for mixed drinks for the grown-ups. But we would sneak a little lemonade. Okay, I'm trying to find Feliz Navidad. Is it not in here? No, it's not here, but that's okay. We know it. I think I know it. Feliz Navidad. It's probably too low. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año. It needs to be higher. Maybe it's a G. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I know what I'm gonna do. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año de felicidad. One more time. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. You can ring those bells if you like. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Yeah, one more time. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I want to wish you, here we go. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. Mwah. Very nice. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating and for coming out. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much to Cynthia and the Hagaman Library and the friends at the Hagaman Library for making all this happen. So, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Yes, happy holidays.
Keep
Thank you.
safe and healthy.
Yes, you too.
Yeah.
That was great.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. And thanks for your patience waiting.
Yes, I apologize.
No, everybody was happy.